couldn't remember. He's awful though. He can't run. So he's so far behind Clay. Yeah.
Good afternoon. You are looking live at the Archers Arena here in Kinkoy campus. My name is Omar Hagoma and I'll be calling the action today. Joining me as always is my teammate and broadcast partner, Dan May. Dan, how are you doing?
Hi Omar, I am happy to be here. Always excited for a little bit of basketball on a Saturday and looking forward to seeing a high intensity game today.
Absolutely. The stage is set for what could be the last game in the campaign of Cardiff Met Archers. They are going up against the league newcomers, the Mohawks. How do you think this one is going to go?
I think it'll be an interesting one for sure. Archers are coming out with a little bit of a reduced lineup today, missing some key players, both in the high and low point ranges. So we'll see how they manage that throughout the game today.
Of course, the Mohawks came into the league this season, but they wasted no time in establishing themselves as a force to be reckoned with. They won 3 games and lost 4 so far.
We'll see how this one turns out.
The home side also took a gutsy win in double overtime against Worcester. It remains to be their only victory this season. They struggled against other teams, but always put up a good fight.
100%. It's the close games that you love to see. Taking it down to the wire, it always makes for good viewing.
We are moments away from tip-off, and it's worth noting that the Mohawks defeated the Archers by 12 points in January. So this rematch is decisive.
Absolutely. We'll see if the Archers can bring some learning from that last matchup and see how they apply it, deal with the Mohawks' threats, and adjust their game to get the win.
I'm glad you mentioned learning, because last time the Archers sacrificed 30 turnovers compared to the Mohawks, who sacrificed 13 turnovers.
Absolutely. We'll see how that ball control and safety of the passing reflect in the game today.
We will definitely see how the Archers plan to rectify that. We have Rebecca Ganley taking the tip against Leanna Adams.
Archers starting with quite a short lineup today. We'll see how that works out, trying to get the ball into the paint and getting those easy buckets.
Sam Hill not in the starting lineup today. She's on the bench, but we'll see what she does when she comes on. The Mohawks win the tip-off. Alice McAfee collects the ball. Nice pass to Leanna Adams in space. And the foul was called on the shot early on. Leanna Adams on the free throw line now.
Very clean start to the offense for the Mohawks there, straight off the tip-off. A nice little curl low to get Leanna that open lane to the bucket. Just unfortunate on the finish that time, but she absolutely nails that first free throw.
And Leanna Adams scores the first point of this game in favor of the Mohawks. Adams will take one more. Misses the second. Good rebound from Libby Phillips. Nice pass to Leah Evans. And a great job to get the ball across the halfway line. Francesca Antonazi now with the ball. Pass to Rebecca Ganley.
Just unfortunate off the side of the rim there for Ganley. Again, a very good shooter. If she can find her rhythm up at the offensive end, then Archers may well have a good offensive option there.
Frey Levy now with the ball. Nice pass to Leanna Adams. Adams misses. Too strong off the backboard. And now Archers advancing the ball. Miscommunication on the pass, but the Archers almost made the recovery, but then Leanna Adams was there to collect the ball.
Full court press proving very effective for the Mohawks there. Just applying that pressure makes it so much harder to get those easy transition passes. And a great finish from the outside from McAfee there.
Fantastic finish from Alice McAfee. Took a very good screenshot and got fouled in the process. McAfee misses the free throw, but Leanna Adams.
Very nice offensive rebound for the 4-point play.
Leanna Adams cleans up the play, and we have the Mohawks leading by 5 points early on.
Good job from the Archers breaking up the floor there, making sure that you have that open lane to pass into. Just to get it over the halfway line, it allows you to settle your offense a little bit more.
Good inbound pass from Francesca Tionazzi to Libby Phillips, who finds Rebecca Ganley. The ball is back to Phillips. Leah Evans in space. Unlucky with the reverse.
A brilliant pick and roll into the cut for Leah Evans, just unfortunate with the layup there.
Leanna Adams in space, but a travel was called. Tom Elliott-Smith encouraging the Archers to communicate on defense.
I was about to say some enthusiastic instruction from Coach Elliott-Smith there on the sideline, trying to get the Archers just talking in defense. Get some vocal. It's a lot easier to defend when you know what your teammates are doing.
Ganley behind the screen, takes a shot. Unfortunate miss. We have Leanna Adams now advancing the ball for the Mohawks. Adams finds McAfee. Good defense from the Archers. McAfee takes it anyway, and she makes it.
Absolutely. Both Leanna Adams and Alice McAfee are excellent shooters from the outside. I feel like the Archers will need to put some pressure on them soon. If they just keep giving them those open shots, they're going to keep knocking them down, and it's going to be a hard deficit to come back from.
Good chair skills and speed from Libby Phillips to advance the ball and get it across the halfway line. Finds Rebecca Ganley. Ganley misses the shot. Highly contested shot.
Absolutely.
Long pass. Doesn't find Alice McAfee.
With the Archers lineup lacking a bit of height at the moment, it's always going to be difficult once you get to the edge of the key. Your options are going to be limited. That post-up shot is going to be really highly contested. And even if you do get a pick and roll, you're going to have the height disadvantage with forwards trailing you, making your life very difficult to try and get that open shot.
Nice pick from Chloe Morgan. Finds Francesca Antionazzi. Rebecca Ganley in space. And Ganley just not finding her rhythm early on.
We do usually see Becca confident with the shots from the edge of the key, playing in a forward role at the moment. As we established, she's not the tallest in the squad. It just makes it a little bit difficult for her to try and get those shots off.
Nice job from Libby Phillips. Looking at options now.
Archer's just floating around the outside of the key at the moment.
And a good steal from Leanna Adams. Finds Alice McAfee on the fast break. McAfee gets fouled by Leah Evans. Very smart play from Alice McAfee to stop the chair and draw the contact.
Absolutely. Those are not the fouls that the Archers want to be giving away. When it's an open layup and you can't get into a position, especially as a shorter player contesting a forward, those shots just under the basket, if you foul them, you're not going to be able to really put that much difference into the shot. So giving away the and one here is not the ideal outcome.
We have Sam Hill on the floor now, checking in for Rebecca Ganley.
Another 4-point play for the Mohawks. Clinical on those offensive rebounds. The height mismatch is really playing strong for them at the moment.
The Mohawks lead 11 points with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Fantastic. Great little man-out play. It'll drive to the edge of the key for Leah Evans there, getting the and one. The Archers getting on the scoreboard. Hopefully this will give them a little bit of momentum and they can close the gap.
Leah Evans now on the charity stripe. Unlucky bounce. Libby Phillips collects the rebound and makes it. Great
Excellent.
shot from Libby Phillips.
Another 4-point play in the game is what we like to see.
Leanna Adams finds Alice McAfee. Good shot from Alice McAfee over the height of Sam Hill and Libby Phillips.
Archers seem to be struggling to defend the perimeter a little bit at the moment. Mohawks have a very strong forward lineup, and if they can get inside the key, Sam Hill now on the court can contest one of them, but not both.
Nice shot
Great
from
cut
the Evans.
Leah Evans.
The pace is really fast early on between both teams. Nice shot from Leanna Adams from the 45-degree angle.
Leanna's another player that I've played against a lot in Division 1 and through our junior careers, and she's a clinical shooter. If she keeps getting those uncontested shots and she finds a rhythm, very dangerous. Going to be a very high-scoring game for her.
Of course, like you mentioned, Leanna Adams plays for the Aylesbury Aces in Division 1.
Absolutely. Their performance this season has been very strong. I do believe they're in playoffs this year.
I think so.
Absolutely. We'll see if they're able to secure a promotion to the Premier League.
Absolutely, a very confident player. Libby Phillips takes a good shot. Unlucky bounce off the rim once again. The Mohawks lead 15 points to 6 points.
Beautiful little dump pass into the key, but just unfortunate on the finish there for the Mohawks.
Sam Hill now with the ball for Cardiff Met Archers.
Good drive, Sam.
Finds the space and makes the layup after a very good drive.
Great finish, but a hard fall for Sam Hill. Another little micro nap for her. She likes to spend a lot of time on the floor this season.
I was given permission by Sam Hill to say, there she goes again. So
Fantastic, beautiful.
there she goes again.
I like to call it an optimal rest period. Sometimes when you pushed up the floor really hard, you just need a little nap, have a little lie down for a second or two.
Leanne Adams now on the far side. Loses the ball to Francesca Antionazzi. Nice outlet pass to Leah Evans, but Evans does well to collect it.
Absolutely. Archer's doing a good job of breaking that press now. Sam Hill in the key, nice little post up.
Sam Hill got fouled while shooting the ball, so she has a chance to shoot free throws now.
Yes, Sam.
Lovely shot from Sam Hill. The home side now on 9 points. The ball just bounces off the rim. Now we have Leanna Adams. Pass to Alice McAfee in space. McAfee misses, too strong. Good rebound from Rebecca Ganley. Finds Sam Hill. And the nice no-look pass to Leah Evans. Rebecca Ganley in space.
Oh, fantastic pick and roll from Leah Evans and Becca Ganley on the side of the key here. Getting that open lane for Ganley, putting that ball up. Two to come from the line.
And the timeout from the Mohawks. Perhaps they weren't expecting the Archers to come back then.
I think it's too early in the game to say that, I believe. Absolutely, first quarter was a little bit of a slow start for the Archers, but already we've seen them adapt to the press. make sure that they're getting the ball over. We're seeing a lot more fluidity on the offensive end. I feel like Sam Hill coming on the court just gives that offensive threat in the key that allows the court to open up a little bit more. She draws defenders to her, which just means that it gives more space for other players to run a little pick and roll, run a cut to the key, and give a lot more opportunities for a comfortable shot.
We saw Leah Evans and Rebecca Ganley take some really good looks because, like you said, Sam Hill draws players and defenders. So
100%. Leah Evans has a lot of pace, and we've seen a couple of fast breaks from her already. The finishes that she's had at the offensive end have definitely got the Archers a little bit of momentum. And as we saw, Ganley, as soon as she's able to get a little look off a pick and roll, and she isn't being smothered by a forward, we get a nice little look and a foul drawn, so 2 to come.
nearly 3 minutes to go in the first quarter of this game. The Mohawks lead 15 points to 9 points. Not a huge deficit for Cardiff Met Archers, only 6 points.
Absolutely. It's 100% anybody's game at this point. Lots of time to close that gap.
Ganley swishes the second one. The Archers now putting on a press, and it works.
Fantastic turn of momentum from the Archers there. That's what you love to see.
Ganley
When
finds
there is-
Francesca Antionazzi.
Beautiful turn.
Incredible layup.
This press from the Archers is absolutely causing a little panic in the Mohawks ranks, it looks like. An unexpected turn, but a welcome one, absolutely. We do have to make sure that they still cover those threats on the defensive end. Make sure that we see where the shooters are and make sure we get chairs on them.
Good response from Alice McAfee on the other end of the floor. Ganley in space, finds Sam Hill. And a great shot from Sam Hill. Good vision from Rebecca Ganley to find Sam Hill on the baseline.
Fantastic ball movement from the Archers.
Both teams have a lot of pace down, so what could be the danger in putting on a press? Both teams have a lot of pace, I was saying, so what could be the danger of putting on a press?
So a press is a little bit of a high-risk, high-reward play. So if you're able to pull it off and you can get that stop in the offensive half, then a quick turnover, a quick basket really sort of helps build momentum for your team. But, beautiful pass.
Great
from
steal from Leah Evans, and Sam Hill makes no mistake with the layup.
Fantastic turn. But if an attacking player has the pace to beat your whole team up the floor, if they can beat you in a press, then you're much more likely for them to have an open lane at the other end, which just gives opportunity for layups at both ends, essentially.
But that's exactly what...
That's the kind of basketball I like to see and I like to play. I like high intensity and constant pressure. Woo! Beautiful shot from Leah Evans there. And Archers have taken the lead now. 18-17 coming up to the end of this first quarter.
The game is definitely heating up. .36 seconds to go.
And a backcourt violation from the Mohawks gives Archers a chance to extend their lead before the end of this quarter.
Leah Evans now with the ball, finds Rebecca Ganley. Ganley taking her time, looking at options. Mismatch shot on the baseline.
Brilliant decision from Ganley there. She saw Sam Hill get the curl into the bottom of the key, but she was highly contested by Leah Adams, and then Leanna Adams even. Deciding to keep that ball and take that post-up shot from the edge of the key, composed and get the bucket.
Nice layup from Jenny Toes to end the first quarter. And the Archers still in the lead by 1 point, leading 20-19.
Fantastic turnaround towards the end of that first quarter there. Absolutely, this is what we like to see, a nice high-scoring game. 20-19 at the end of the first. That's good intensity, good finishing, high-quality basketball.
Amazing intensity, considering the Archers started this game by a huge deficit, losing 11-0. So,
100%. I love a game like this. Even if it runs away at one point, as long as you catch up and you get that game close, it is a pleasure to watch.
we will see what the second quarter brings. But we are definitely in for an exciting game of wheelchair basketball.
Absolutely. We've seen some success with the Archers press so far in the first. We'll be seeing what the Mohawks can do to work around some of that pressure and see how they're able to enact that transition into an offense at the other end.
We saw Leanna Adams break the press a couple of times, one of the fastest players on the squad of the Mohawks. So we will see if the Archers have a response to that.
A few times we've seen her feed in the ball up at this end, but sometimes what you want to see with a tall offensive player, you want them to break over the halfway line, to give that easy outlet, just to break that press first of all. As I said, as soon as you can get the ball over the halfway line, it just allows you to slow down your offense a little more. You don't feel as much time pressure. So we'll see if the Mohawks make any change for that, or if they stick with their current setup.
We have Leah Evans inbounding the ball to start off the second quarter. Pass to Sam Hill. Back to Leah Evans. Long pass to Rebecca Ganley across court. Ganley taking her time with the ball. Switches with Leah Evans. And Sam Hill finds Leah Evans. Unfortunate miss for Leah Evans.
Good patience and decision-making from the Archers there. Sam Hill had the post up over a low-point player, but just a little bit out of comfortable range. Dishing it over the other side of the key, just gave that outside shot an option.
Good ball movement from the Mohawks, but a miscommunication on the pass results in the ball going back to Cardiff Met Archers.
We see the Mohawks double-teaming Sam Hill here with their forwards, which could open up a little bit of room for Ganley to take those post-up shots.
Sam Hill now with the post-up. Unlucky.
Good recovery from the Archers.
Good recovery. Finds Ganley inside the key, but
a little
good
unfortunate
defense
on that entry ball pass there. Ganley had all the chair position to pivot and get that post up. Archers need to find a little bit of an easier outlet here.
Possession will go back to Cardiff Met Archers. Leah Evans found Sam Hill. Low shot clock. Hill takes it anyway. A highly contested shot.
If the Archers could have just contained that.
I think Sam Hill may have got fouled while shooting the ball. Pleading her case with the referee at the moment.
Definitely looks like Sam Hill took a hit to the face there, having a word with In Persglove, one of the best referees in the country. Looked like he apologised for missing that one.
And a nice shot from Leanna Adams on the baseline to take the lead for the Mohawks, 21 to 20 points at the moment. Lee Evans on the far side. Takes a shot. Just bounces off the rim. Leanna Adams now in space finds Jenny Toes.
Great vision and ball movement by Jenny Toes there. Even though if you get the layup, sometimes you're coming in a little bit too hot. Just dishing it back out to a forward to take that shot on the edge of the key.
Great control from Rebecca Ganley. Both teams now trading baskets. This is what we like to see done.
Absolutely, as I said, the the pressing sort of gameplay just gives opportunities quickly at both ends, which I love to see. I love a high-scoring game.
Libby Phillips now subbing in for Rebecca Ganley. Phillips finds Evans. Back to Phillips. And a great hustle from Chloe Morgan.
Great recovery from the Archers to get that ball back and draw the foul in the key.
Nearly 7 minutes to go until halftime. Sam Hill at the top of the key. Pass to Evans. The ball goes back to Libby Phillips. Fading away. But gets a 3 seconds call in the key.
Unfortunate there for Phillips, just held on to it a second too long. Always got to make sure that if you have the ball in the key, you're looking like you're shooting. It generally gets you an extra second or two, but I think that bringing the ball down and looking to recover it may have just been the difference on the call there.
Libby Phillips now with pace.
Archers with a man-out play here.
Phillips finds Sam Hill. Post up. Fantastic shot.
Finish from Sam Hill at the top of the key there. Drawing the foul and getting the and one.
Once again, Sam Hill back to the free throw line. The home side leads by 3 points.
Make that 4.
Make that 4 points. Nice pass to Leanna Adams. And a good transition layup.
Absolutely. Leanna's got the pace and the shooting to be the threat in that press break offense. If she can get going, then very hard to get in front of and stop.
Tough pass for Libby Phillips to collect. Now Leanna Adams once again on the fast break. Adams misses the layup this time.
Those are the shots you've got to be making.
Visibly frustrated with that. Archers with the man out play now. Sam Hill, too strong off the backboard.
Just a little
Good
bit
steal
heavy
from Libby.
off of the backboard here. And the ball has come to visit us at the commentary table.
The Mohawks made a few substitutions. We have Emily Branthwaite now inbounding the ball. Tanya Surtees with the ball now. Emily Branthwaite takes the shot. Beautiful shot.
Straight onto the floor and straight making a bucket. It's absolutely the sort of pressure you want to apply when you come off the bench.
Making an impact straight away. Long shot from Libby Phillips.
Off the
Bounces
back of the rim and in.
Four and a half minutes to go, and the Archers lead by 2 points, 27-25.
Great hustle by Sam Hill here. Making sure that she cuts the gap to keep that chair position.
Jenny Toes, nice layup.
Excellent finish under pressure there.
Leah Evans now. Archers slowing the pace down. Phillips now with the ball.
A little bit of chair contact on that shot there, but no foul called.
Surtees at the top of the key with the ball. Finds Emily Branthwaite. Branthwaite decides to take it, but doesn't get the friendly bounce. And the ball finds Sam Hill. What a timely steal from Leanna Adams.
Substitution there for the Archers, taking Sam Hill off the floor. Again, giving the Archers the shorter lineup.
The Archers
Were finding so much success in the key with Sam Hill on the floor. We'll see how they adapt their gameplay to try and maintain their position in the game.
The Archers back on defense now. Putting pressure on the ball. Low shot clock. And the heave from Tanya Surtees.
Good defense from the Archers, keeping them extended there, forcing that difficult shot.
Ganley now on the wing.
Good hustle from Leah Evans, denying Adams the drive there.
And a good defensive rebound from Rebecca Ganley. Nice pass to Libby Phillips. Highly contested. Ganley manages to get the ball back. And a good interception from Francesca Antonazzi.
Good hustle from the Archers. We can see Leanna Adams calling for the Mohawks to just slow their play down. At the minute, it feels like the Archers are dictating the pace of the play, and that can just cause a few issues for an opposition side.
Tie game now, heading into halftime, 27 points apiece. And the Mohawks take the lead with only a minute and a half to go. Leanna Adams has a chance to score more points.
Again, those aren't the fouls that you want to be giving away as a defensive team. If you don't have the height to contest a forward and really throw a spanner in the works for that shot. With clinical shooters like Leanna, the ball's going to go in the hole most of the time.
Adams gets her own rebound. Adams, mismatch. Couldn't get it to go. The Mohawks will have another chance to convert points, but a long shot from Tanya Surtees doesn't find the back of the net.
I think if the Archers can keep forcing that outside shot, they will be happy with their defensive effort at the moment.
Nice pass from Ganley to Leah Evans. Evans, shot clock running low. And I think Ganley got fouled while shooting the ball. Crucial points for Ganley to score now.
Absolutely. Sam Hill back on the court now. Going to be fighting hard for this offensive rebound.
Ganley, nothing but net. The second just too strong, rolls off. Great pressure from the home side to lead to an 8 seconds violation.
100%. The first 8-second call of this game just shows that the press is really working for the Archers at the moment.
The Mohawks lead by 1 point with 40 seconds to go in this game. Leah Evans in space, finds Sam Hill.
Beautiful entry ball pass by Leah Evans there, just unfortunate on the finish for Sam Hill.
Good pressure from Francesca Antionazzi. Antionazzi, one of the most experienced players in the WPL, definitely brings a defensive presence and speed to the game.
Definitely. I'm just trying to decipher what the call was there. Looks like it may have been for safety. I don't see another foul on the board. A controversial one with the open layup on its way. Calling safety for Fizz coming out of her chair there. But Mohawks have another go at the offense.
Surtees. At the end of the second quarter, the Mohawks still lead by 1 point, 29-28. Dan and I will take a quick break and we will be back with you in the second half. Thank you.
In my chair. It's the same colour as my seat. It's on the seat, and it was laying down. Because this is not mine. I've lost it. I paid for it. You would have never did,
Excuse me. Whoa. Whoa. It's the weekend. I have got no school. It's the weekend. You just get up early. It's the weekend for me. I've got no school until Tuesday now.
Yes.
Yeah, standard.
Why have you got your grippers out? Put them away.
Share the
surprise me. Yeah. We didn't go class with it. Row. Tough gig. Tough gig. Joe.
Welcome back to the home of Cardiff Met Archers. We have an exciting game on our hands. Dan, can you give us a quick summary of the first half?
Absolutely. So it was a slow start for the Archers in the first quarter, but they pulled it back towards the end of it. We saw great change in momentum, turning on a bit of a press, getting some fast break layups, clinical finishing from both sides, to be fair, for the whole game. We ended the first half 28-29 to the Mohawks, and we'll see how the intensity carries through to the second half, how each team will deal with the different offensive and defensive setups, and we'll see how this game wraps up.
We have Emily Branthwaite kicking off the second half for the Mohawks. Nice inbound pass to Alice McAfee. Takes the three and makes it. Alice McAfee, what an amazing three.
Absolutely. We saw her take a couple of those shots in the warm-up at halftime, and was making them consistently, and it's reflecting in the game now.
Leah Evans now with the ball for Cardiff Met Archers. Finds Libby Phillips on the far side. Phillips takes it, and a good response from Libby Phillips.
Great finish from Libby on the wing there, staying composed. If they're not going to jump you, you're going to sink that shot. Great defensive pressure from Sam Hill there, using her size for her advantage and put loads of stress on that shot.
Evans finds Sam Hill. Good pick from Antionazzi. And a good decision to pass the ball back to Libby Phillips.
Great ball control, as you said, from Fizz there.
The Mohawks now on the fast break. Leanna Adams in space. Nice layup from Leanna Adams.
Great decision making both offensively and defensively there. The defense made sure that they contested the lane. Leanna stayed very composed and made sure that she put the ball away.
Sam Hill now with the ball. Looking for options. Almost loses it, but does well to recover. Good interception from Leanna Adams to give possession back to the Mohawks. Freya Levy now at the top of the key. Finds McAfee. Unfortunate miss for Alice McAfee. Lee Evans now with the ball. Finds Libby Phillips. Ball goes to Sam Hill. And Hill with a long shot. Nothing but net.
Sam Hill very consistently shooting at the moment. It's what we like to see. If you can prove a threat from the outside, you can draw those defenders out.
Adams with a very quick response.
Absolutely. Leanna Adams finding that height mismatch on the baseline there. You need to make sure that defensively you are getting a forward onto her to contest those shots.
And an 8 seconds violation for the home side.
Mohawks switching on the press there, proving effective. Got the second 8-second violation call of the game. One apiece for each team. Archers having a timeout now to talk about how they're going to break this press and make sure that they get their key players up into the offensive half and get those comfortable shots.
Back and forth action at both ends of the floor at the moment, so we'll see how the rest of this game unfolds. How do you think the Archers can break the press of the Mohawks, Dan?
I think by knowing their positions, first off. As a forward, I think it's always good to try and break your way up the key, up the court, to get over the halfway line, be an outlet for your guards to dish the ball to make sure that you get it safely over. You always want your quick players to be inbounding and floating around in your half to pick, to dish the ball, to cross the floor and create those angles to make sure that you have an easier time getting up the floor. It's always easier to get up working together than trying to beat your defender one-on-one.
McAfee now takes another three. Doesn't find the net this time.
Just a little bit wide to the right on that one. And there we go. We saw Libby Phillips breaking over the halfway line, being that outlet to get safe from that 8-second violation.
Suffocating defense from the Mohawks, resulting in a fast break for Alice McAfee. Good composure. And 2 more points for Alice McAfee.
Unfortunate miscommunication from the Archers there. Leah getting a nice man-out play, but Libby just
the Mohawks lead by
getting over to be that outlet. Although it works out this time for the fast break, for the press break even. Beautiful pass. Great finish for Sam Hill. Oh, these are my favourite kinds of games of basketball.
The Mohawks lead by 6 points. 4 points. Apologies.
Brilliant cut into the key from Leanna Adams, but we're seeing uncharacteristic misses here on those drives.
And the pace is frantic. Going in favor of the Mohawks at this juncture of the game. Phillips now with the ball. Good defense from Alice McAfee. Phillips looking at options. The pass is too high for Antionazzi to catch.
Libby Phillips took a heavy hit on the previous offense, and I think she may just be a little bit rattled at the moment.
And it seems like the Mohawks have borrowed a page out of the Archers' playbook with the press.
Absolutely. Bringing the intensity both ways, it just it makes you think quicker, it makes you act quicker. And it's all about which team can cope with that pressure more.
Well, Alice McAfee seems to be coping really well with the pressure, scoring at will.
Absolutely. Uncontested, clean finish on the wing.
Ganley does well to recover the pass. Morgan being defended heavily. And Hill now with the ball. Oh, tough fall for Sam Hill, but she manages to fire the shot anyway.
Gonna say the line, Omar.
There she goes again.
Way!
Nearly 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Leah Evans finds Rebecca Ganley. Great cut from Rebecca Ganley. Just unlucky with the finish.
Again, perhaps a little bit of chair contact on Ganley's shot, but no foul called this time.
Adams now, defended by Leah Evans, finds Alice McAfee. McAfee doesn't get the friendly roll. The Mohawks lead by 8 points at the moment, 42-34.
McAfee setting up on the wing. Dangerous shoot from the outside if uncontested. Doesn't get it to go that time.
Good defensive rebound from Rebecca Ganley. And Evans now trying to cross the halfway line. Does a good job. Leah Evans takes a long shot.
I feel like the Archers are just rushing their offense a little bit at the moment.
Branthwaite misses the layup. Good trail from Leah Evans. And Evans on the other side of the court.
Beautiful drive, bucket to bucket, and then finger roll finish.
Evans doing the work at both ends of the floor. Levy now finds Alice McAfee. Ball goes to Branthwaite. Branthwaite takes a mismatched shot, but doesn't get it to go. Antunazi now in space. Fantastic layup.
Lovely finish, close the gap to 4. Coming in with just under 3 minutes left of this third quarter.
Surtees now with the ball on the far side. Good steal from Leah Evans. Evans now. Great pace.
2-on-1 at the offensive end. Lovely finish from Leah Evans. Closes the gap to 2. Lovely bit of momentum here for the Archers.
Excellent finish from Leah Evans.
It's a little bit like a repeat of the first quarter.
Branthwaite. Shot on the baseline, couldn't get it to go. And Leah Evans now on the fast break once again.
Absolutely brilliant run from the Archers, bringing the game back even with 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. These are good game of basketball.
This is an amazing game of basketball. Leah Evans seems to be the key to breaking the press that the Mohawks have put on. So,
absolutely, we call it cheating the defense a little bit. Just when that shot goes up, instead of boxing out, you just edge your way up the key a little bit, hit the wing, give a nice passing lane. When we have Sam Hill, who's so confident getting those defensive rebounds, and with those long passes, Leah is able to just like essentially leave your defense a little bit early. And if you just get that little lead on a defensive player, you let the ball fly over the top of you, chase it down, and then you get the open layup.
Tie game with 2 minutes to go until the fourth and final quarter. 42 points apiece. We'll see how the rest of this incredible game unfolds.
What's that mic for?
Ambience.
Possession will go back to the Mohawks after a quick timeout. Alice McAfee now with the ball. Pass to Tanya Surtees. Surtees.
Archers are finding quite a bit of success just forcing those shots to the outside at the moment. If they're able to keep denying those shots inside the key.
Leah Evans, great pick and roll.
Beautiful basketball on the offensive end there. The patience and vision that we're seeing from the Archers right now is a great improvement from what we've seen over the season.
We are witnessing an awe-inspiring performance from Leah Evans. Evans now slowing the pace down. Finds Sam Hill in the key. What a finish from Sam Hill.
Absolutely, she is lethal on those drives at the moment. Just drawing that defender in and a quick change of direction, cut to the key, and the finishing has been brilliant this game.
Alice McAfee now finds Surtees. Surtees gets fouled while shooting, so she's heading to the free throw line. Great finish from Surtees on the free throw line. Makes the first one. Makes the second as well.
40 seconds left of this third quarter. We'll see how the teams manage the time here to try and get the last bucket of the period.
Long shot from Leah Evans. Couldn't get it to go, but Ganley gets the friendly roll
finish from the top of the key. 20 seconds left. This will be the last offense of the quarter. Need to make sure that they apply the pressure here. 10 seconds to go. There's an opportunity for the Archers.
5 seconds to go. Leah Evans advancing the ball. Takes a long shot and makes it! Leah Evans! Oh my God!
Fantastic finish. From 6 points down to 7 points up in the last 3 minutes of that quarter. A beautiful turnaround for the Archers and a stunning finish. Buzzer beater 3. Oh,
this is absolutely unbelievable.
This is the kind of game I love to watch, Omar. Oh my God.
A 7 points lead for the Archers at the moment.
Absolutely, a great position to be going into the fourth quarter for. Puts all the pressure on the Mohawks to try and chase that down. Archers just need to keep up that intensity, make sure that they keep up that press and take all of those fast break opportunities. Sam Hill and Leah have been clinical finishing at the other end. Just need to make sure that they keep that going strong. Take their time, make sure that the shot that they take is the right one. And they could well be looking at their second win of the season here.
We have Rebecca Ganley, Sam Hill, Leah Evans, Francesca Antionazzi, and Chloe Morgan on the floor now for Cardiff Met Archers.
What a game. See Leanna Adams back on the court for the Mohawks. Brings that extra height, speed, and shooting back.
Leanna Adams now with the ball. Takes a long shot. Doesn't get it to go. Now Ganley finds Sam Hill. Sam Hill loses the ball. And great chair control from Adams. Just couldn't finish it.
As long as they're able to force those shots from the outside of the key, the Archers are finding success in just securing those defensive rebounds and working their way up the floor. It's the cuts into the key that will kill them if Leanna and Alice McAfee are able to keep doing so.
Adams makes the first free throw. Unlucky with the second. Adams now on 17 points. Long pass across court.
Fantastic pass.
Good patience from Francesca Antonazi finds Rebecca Ganley. Ganley finds Chloe Morgan, but the pass is too short.
Archers have
Adams
got to
now.
play safe on this defense here.
Adams scores a fantastic layup in transition.
Again, the
and gets
fouls
fouled.
on the open shots with the forwards. We just can't be giving those away.
Deja vu for Liana Adams back on the free throw line. Doesn't make it. Loose ball in favor of the Mohawks. Adams now once again. Adds 2 points to her personal tally. Rebecca Ganley finds Sam Hill.
Brilliant take from Sam Hill there, off balance. Needs to get the ball out of her hands so she has a chance to cut to the key properly.
Finds Leah Evans. Evans gets blocked by Liana Adams.
The ball is loose and the press is off from the Archers when they found so much success with it all throughout the game.
Alice McAfee now carrying the ball for the Mohawks. And that's a tough pass to make over the height of Sam Hill. Evans now. Push in with pace.
Yes!
Finds Rebecca Ganley. And Ganley unlucky with the finish. Morgan once again tried to find Ganley.
I think just a little more patience with that ball handling there. I think if Morgan just took a second to dribble the ball and spin out, have a lot more options facing up the other way.
Branthwaite, pass to Alice McAfee. McAfee takes a long shot and makes it.
The game is even, 51-all with 7.5 minutes left. Mohawks on a clean run at the moment, coming into this fourth quarter.
Momentum keeps swinging in favor of both teams in this game. Chloe Morgan, unlucky with the finish. And now the Mohawks in transition once again. Liana Adams, nice dish to Alice McAfee, but McAfee could not convert the
When
2
the press
points.
has found so much success throughout the game, I don't know why we're now turning it off in the fourth. The Mohawks have caught straight back up with those easy lanes into the key with their forwards. If we stop them in the offensive half, then they don't have that opportunity. But
And a long pass from Liana Adams to Alice McAfee results in the Mohawks taking the lead by 2 points, 53-51, with 6.5 minutes to go in this fourth and final quarter. And the passing of Cardiff Met Archers may be letting them down at this stage of the game.
as I said earlier, when the Archers were dictating the pace of the game, it rattles the other team. And now we've seen a reflection of that. The Mohawks are pressing. They are dictating the speed at which the Archers have to play. And the Archers just seem to be letting it happen at the moment. We know that they have strong outside shooters. We need to apply that pressure.
McAfee had the space and punished Cardiff Met Archers. Long pass doesn't find Sam Hill.
These passes, I feel like we would be able to get safer ones if we crossed the floor and dribbled up the floor a little bit more.
And a much needed timeout called by Tom Elliott-Smith to discuss a new tactic for the Archers as the Mohawks lead 57-51.
100% 13-point uncontested run at the start of the fourth is not the way I expected it to go, honestly.
This is the unpredictability of sport.
As a wise man once said, if it ain't broke.
Don't fix it. What do you think the Mohawks are doing differently that led to this rundown?
So bringing Leanna on adds that second forward that can apply all that pressure. It means that Sam has a much harder job deciding who to go to if the defense breaks down and one of them gets into the key. Also, they're having a much easier run up the floor. We know that they've found success cutting into the key before. We know that they're comfortable shooting from the outside. So do we want to defend them in spaces where they are comfortable shooting from? Or do we want to apply pressure and deny them getting to those spaces?
Makes sense.
Which is where we found the success earlier, the runs we had when we were pressing. But allowing them to set up around the key and get their cuts into the key, they're getting the shots that they want and they're sinking them.
And the Archers struggling on the offensive end at this point of the game. But Leah Evans
Great finish on the wing by Leah Evans there.
has a magic touch at this juncture of the game.
First points of the quarter for the Archers, almost halfway through it. We'll see if they're able to pull this back.
Good defense from the home side to prevent another 2 points going in favor of the Mohawks. Sam Hill now with the ball, trying to find an outlet. The ball finds Leah Evans. But once again, the passing of Cardiff met Archers.
Unfortunate on that bullet pass, just a little bit too high and too quick, out of Becca Ganley's reach.
Pass is not quite finding the mark.
McAfee is a shooter on the outside. We need to apply that pressure. Triple switch just a little bit late there for the Archers. Left Jenny completely uncontested for that layup.
The Mohawks lead by 6 points with only 4 minutes to go in this game. A lovely curl from Emily Branthwaite gets Leanna Adams 2 more points.
We were talking earlier about how the turnovers have improved quite so much since their last matchup. And now in this last quarter, it just seems like the loose passing from the Archers is killing them a little bit.
Ganley on the other end of the floor forced a good shot, trying to close the gap.
Again, just pressure not being put on the shooters on the outside of the key. It's going to make it very tough for the Archers to close this gap if we give them that many open shots.
With only 3 minutes to go, it's going to come down to which team wants to win more. Sam Hill with the ball, manages to keep hold of it. Shot clock running low. Leah Evans. Unfortunate with the hook shot. The
Just
Mohawks
under 3
lead by
minutes.
8 points.
Uncontested shots on the edge of the key from a key shooter.
Two and a half minutes to go, and the visitors lead by 10 points, 65 to 55 points. Ganley now with the ball. Finds Leah Evans. Evans, in the middle of suffocating defense, loses the ball to Alice McAfee. And once again, a curl from Emily Branthwaite. Good defensive rebound from Cardiff Met Archers. Nice finish from Francesca Antinazzi.
Just waiting for those points to come up on the board, I think. Or have they already? I may be blind. Should it be down to 8?
Yes, it should be.
Ah, fantastic.
Seems like the referees are discussing whether the points should count or not. I'm not sure why.
I don't believe there's any reason why it shouldn't. I think I may just gesture towards the officials' table until somebody puts them on.
Every point counts at this point in the game.
2. Okay, we're good.
There we go.
Woohoo!
Liana Adams, nice cut inside the key. And once again, a timeout.
As I said, if we're gonna give them the open lanes into the key, they're gonna put it away. If we're gonna allow their outside shooters to shoot,
Especially when you have clinical shooters, like you said, like Liana Adams and Alice McAfee on the floor.
absolutely every shot that's going up is going in at the moment. We're letting them get to their spots where they're comfy shooting from, and it's really, really punishing the Archers at the moment.
What do you think the strategy is in terms of using timeouts at this crucial point in the game?
I feel like I may have mentioned what I think it should be. What it is at the moment, I'm not entirely sure. It may just be playing safe, trying to... I mean, we've spoken about the restricted lineup, so I understand the idea to conserve energy, but it's the last quarter of the game and we came in with a 7-point lead. We need to keep that intensity and keep that lead. We can't afford to let up.
Maybe using timeouts is a way to break the momentum of the Mohawks as well.
Possibly. We'll see if the Archers are able to change the flow of the game from this.
Leah Evans now with the ball, looking at options. Finds Rebecca Ganley. Unfortunate miss from Rebecca Ganley. A minute and 15 seconds to go. The Mohawks lead 67 to 57 points. We have Sam Hill now checking in for Rebecca Ganley.
One minute to go and a 10-point deficit. We're going to have to see.
Do you believe in miracles, Dan?
We'll see in a few seconds, I think.
Chloe Morgan now with the ball. Finds Libby Phillips, who gets fouled. "47 seconds to go.
We're going to have to see some quick gameplay from the Archers. We can't afford to be passing the ball around the outside the key.
Evans, unlucky with the long shot. Just couldn't get it to go.
It seems like there was a call there for the hustle to be turned on in the last 30 seconds of the game.
Nice pick and roll from the Mohawks. And Emily Brathwaite further extending their lead. 15 seconds to go. This is the last possession for Cardiff Met Archers. Let's see if they make it count. Antunazi now with the ball. Trying to find options. Sam Hill. And Evans just couldn't beat the buzzer. After a very exciting game of wheelchair basketball, the Mohawks take a much-deserved win, 69 points to 57 points against Cardiff Met Archers.
Absolutely, a close one all the way through, just falling off in the fourth quarter for the Archers there. But a brilliant game to watch, a brilliant game to commentate. Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the British Wheelchair Basketball YouTube channel and for coming to the Archers Arena to watch this amazing game of wheelchair basketball. Congratulations once again to the Mohawks and commiserations to Cardiff Met Archers. I've been Omar Hagoma, he's been Dan May. We'll see you next time. Thank you.